All right. Hi, everyone. I think so. Can everybody see me now? Okay. It's quiet. Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
Hello.
Woohoo! Well, Happy New Year. Wowzers. 2021 is still on probationary status, in my opinion. All right, well, let's get going. Again, Happy New Year. Welcome back, everyone. We've got a few things to go over this afternoon, and we'll just roll right on through. We do have a guest with us today. Oh, you want me to admit all? Greg makes the party people. I walked in literally right at 1 o'clock, so it's okay. All right. How do I put it over to her?
Just introduce her. She should be able to mute herself and talk.
Yeah. That screen. See, we're good here. I gotta find her on the screen. There she is. Okay. All right. Welcome
Thank you.
to Denise. Why can't I go forward on this? Go down on the bottom and click inside. Oh. Dun, 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 dun.
Drum
I think
roll.
we're gonna turn it over to you. Yay!
Thank you so much for having me.
Welcome to our virtual meeting.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm excited to be here. So thank you for having me. I'm excited to join you for a few minutes and share some thoughts and ideas. Do you want me to just
Awesome.
take it?
The stage is yours. Go right ahead.
All right, thanks. I'm Denise Ponsolette. I work with Home Warranty. I have been with Home Warranty almost 5 years. Was an insurance agent for 26 years prior to coming to work here. I am an associate with the Real Producer in Lincoln. I'm a member of your association, very involved in the Lincoln community. I'm excited to be on with you. I do work with several of your agents already and would like to just kind of share some information about Home Warranty and how things work with us. The first thing that I want to mention is our warranty is a 14-month warranty. So you get some extra bang for your buck for your clients. It's a 14-month warranty. We do have a $100 realtor discount that's available for your clients. So instead of $550 for 14 months, you can lower it to $450. We also have two other ways that you can receive payments from us. You actually have to do some extra work to get paid that to make sure that you're following your rules and guidelines. One of them is if you hang our for sale sign, or on your for sale sign, you hang our sign rider. And with that sign rider, it's just you're taking advertising for us. So we can actually pay you $100 rent for using your sign. You would just go ahead and send us an invoice and we can pay you $100 for that. Or you can do what's called our services verification form. You can walk through the home and you just write down what the dishwasher is, the microwave is, things like that. And then we'll pay you $100 for doing that. So you can do one of those three ways. You can reduce the cost of the warranty for your clients. You can get paid the $100 by renting us part of your sign, or you can do the services verification form. So all three of those are great ways to either, give $100 or get an extra $100. The big thing too with us is you can choose your own service tech. So there's no waiting for one specific tech to come to the home. You can pick whoever you would like. And, I think that's great. There is a $75 per incident deductible when that service tech comes out to the home. And then also on that, washer and dryer is included in our standard plan. So that is all included in there. We have live call answering. We're located in Northwest Iowa. And so live call answering is 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. After 5, we have an answering service. That answering service basically says, do you feel this is an emergency? If someone says yes, then what happens at that point is the phones are rolled over to our emergency phones and our office staff is readily available. So there's somebody 24 hours a day, 360 days a year, and you're calling Northwest Iowa when you have a claim. So I love the fact that it's live call answering from 8 to 5. When you call in, you will never wait on hold. It's picked up and it's answered and taken care of instantly. So we know, and especially in your business, time is money. And so it's very, very important that you're not waiting on hold, things like that. So we really do pride ourselves and do a good job of that. We don't depreciate by age of home, age of appliance, anything like that. We don't charge extra for size of home, nothing like that. Price is just standard no matter what. Now, on size of home, age of home, things like that. We also offer what's called a claims buyout. And I'm just going to use this as kind of a diagram of it. So let's say a dishwasher expires and it's $375 to repair it. They would have that $75 deductible. That remaining $300, they can either cash out 100% of that $300 and apply it towards a new dishwasher, or they can have us go ahead and fix it for them. So it's up to them if they want to cash out their claim or not, which I think lets the home buyer be in control of what works best for their situation. We have no strings attached listing coverage. Let's say that they have a claim during the listing coverage. If they go to closing and a warranty is not purchased, we do not make them buy a warranty and we do not make them pay the claim back. When I say no strings attached, I mean no strings attached, free listing coverage. Another thing is we offer what's called an enhanced HVAC plus. It will give them up to $5,000 coverage on their HVAC systems, and we will cover up to 2 furnaces and up to 2 AC units, up to $5,000 combined on all that. Then there's 3 ways that you can do an application with us. One is online, one is hard copy, and the other is you can just call in the application to home office, and it literally, any which way you do it will literally be less than 2 minutes. The only information you need is their name, their address, their email address, phone number, closing date, and title company if you want an invoice to the title company, so it can be paid at closing. So very, very short and sweet on how we do that and make things flow very easily. I know that I work very closely with Katie Vanderlei, I never say it right, I apologize. So if you have any questions, she's a great resource for you out of your office. And I know that I've worked with several others throughout your office. So I do think that, there's a lot of people that have a lot of knowledge about us in the office. For those of you that don't, I'm only a phone call away. My brochures are in your brochure room. I don't know what to call it, but and my phone number's on there too. If you need anything at all, please reach out. So any questions anyone has at this point?
Yes, I have a question.
Okay.
Undetected pre conditions.
Okay. So we have what's called a written guarantee, and I love this. You can reach out to home office. They will send you the form. You can have the HVAC system and the water heater inspected prior, and we give a written guarantee that you can show your homeowners that says, this is good to go. Should a claim come up, here you go. So we do some great things with that. So any other questions or comments?
Well, I just want to say thanks for all the good snacks that you bring by from time to time as well. They're very much appreciated.
I try. So you're more than welcome. It's fun to stop in your office. I enjoy visiting with everyone and I look forward to stopping by. So don't hesitate to call. I'm only a phone call away. I'm at a lot of the Real Producers events, things like that. So hopefully I will be seeing you from time to time down there. And I definitely look forward to working with you in 2021.
Sounds great. Thanks again so much.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
You too. All right. Let's see. Oh my gosh, it's birthday month. Look at all you January babies. Joe and Amy and Susan, JC,
Yay.
Deb and Don.
Yay.
All right, I think we need cake.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, we'll do cupcakes.
There you go.
Her favorite.
Cupcakes are good.
Happy birthday too.
Wonderful. And then we've got some work anniversaries, Don and Sam and myself. Oh. Cheers, wow. Time flies when you're having fun. All right, let's see. I can't get to the, oh. You
No
guys.
matter where you move it, it's in the way.
It's always gonna be in the way. All right, who's got some upcoming listings or buyer's needs? The floor is yours.
I have buyer's needs.
Deb Fisback has some buyer needs. Deb, what do you need?
I've got about 12 clients. I've got 23 buyers right now. I've got 12 of them that need something in between 180 and 180 and 220.
That's
And-
the hot pocket.
Yes. Yes, and so I'm making phone calls to see if we can get some listings as well, so. Anyway.
Good. Is everybody, you guys hear online? Did you hear that okay?
Yep, I could hear it.
Thumbs up. Perfect. Awesome. We've got that fancy dancy thing on the table, so I just want to make sure that
It's called a
picking
picture.
up. The fancy dancy thing.
I thought she was talking about me. Whole other thing.
All right, who else has got some buyer needs or some upcoming listings? Maybe we could fit them together.
Jason Harstick, you want to talk about your listing that you have coming a week from, or a week from today?
Yes, I will have a listing. Hopefully we can get it listed next Thursday. Is in Southwest Lincoln. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-story house. Probably be around 275 price range, what we're hoping for. But I'm also in the needs of about 5 to 10 acres in the Norris School District. If anybody has anything out there, I've been looking for a while. I haven't had any luck. So if anybody knows of any listings out there or has some connections out there, let me know, because I have a buyer that was looking for that much land. And if it has a pond, that'd be great. If not, no big deal. But that's what I got going on.
What's their price point?
They don't have a
on that
price point.
acreage?
They don't have a price point.
I still have, I've got a buyer still looking for anything over 20 acres. It can have a house or not have a house as long as they are able to build. They're pretty specific about what they're looking for. So anything within Lancaster County, anything slightly outside of Lancaster County. Also have, I've got a buyer that's specifically looking for Seward and Milford or Milford.
Malcolm area.
Yeah,
Or
Malcolm's okay. Mm-hmm.
I think we probably need to talk.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, Greg.
Awesome. I love the
It's a-
connections you guys are making.
It's a for sale by owner that I've had contact with for a few years,
Okay.
and it's 20 acres.
Oh, yeah, different buyer. I got one buyer looking for just a house in Millard or Seward or Malcolm. And then I've got another buyer that's looking for anything over 20 acres. So,
Yeah, it's 20 acres raw land. It's where a house burnt down.
okay,
Years
yeah.
ago.
Okay.
So
All right.
whatever, you can talk. No big
Okay,
deal.
thanks. Yeah, thanks, Greg.
I have a buyer's need, and that buyer is myself. So my husband and I are looking for a 2 to 4 unit multifamily that would pass a VA loan, preferably south of O Street, and was not a conversion. So something that was built as 2 to 4 units.
We probably need to talk also.
Greg
I
has
have a-
got all kinds of needs today.
I have a key in my office for one.
Ooh,
Clarissa, have you talked with Ausman about his A Street property?
we need more than 1 bedroom in the units.
Okay.
I've got a lot of stuff. I'm currently sitting in my basement spare bedroom / office that is just chock full of stuff.
She's my daughter.
Yeah, so at least 2 bedrooms, preferably 3 in one of the
With
units.
grandkids, let's be honest, we need 2 bedrooms at least. Come on.
I have a
Okay,
buyer's
any
need as
other-
well.
Go ahead.
Hi, I've got buyers that are looking in the 350 to 375 price range. Their kids will be going to North Star, so they'd like to stay somewhere. And Mr. Buyer works off of Cornhusker, so they'd like to stay kind of on the north, northwest, west, southwest parts of town, easy access. 3+ bedroom, really, they're open to any style. Just want some newer updates, I guess, and not a whole lot to do.
Are they open to new construction, Amy?
Yes, they are.
I mean, Legacy's got a lot of lots out there. They do a 2.4% payout, and all you really have to do is refer your client. So
Okay. Maybe I'll
Just
talk
make
more
sure
about
that,
that after.
that you fill out the paperwork before your client sees them. Or they won't
yeah,
pay
you
you.
need agency, but I just did a transaction with them. It was one of the easiest ones I've ever done.
Yeah, they basically just do it as a referral. We had lots
Yeah.
of
Yep.
numerous transactions in the office with them, and they do a pretty good job as far as new construction is concerned, making it very seamless.
Thank you.
I have a buyer need as well.
He's a custom builder, so.
There's also, there's a couple Bugby homes that we bought that are going in out there also. So, it's called Highlands View, which is just west of Fallbrook.
Fallbrook,
So
yeah.
there's all kinds of new builds out there. They're going up quick. So take a look.
All right, great. Thank you.
I have a buyer
Was there
need in
somebody else
the,
that they have a,
yep, it's Katie. I have a buyer need, that was just referred to me from a bank. She's looking for Elkhorn or one of the smaller, areas that direction that's under 125. I know, tight order.
Casey, tell us about your listing and leasing.
To be 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's a split foyer. Listen, it started at 240. Good, or, yeah. Can I say that part? It's good. I mean, it's a great neighborhood. So, can I say that? No. Are we on recording? Yeah,
The neighbors are great. Neighbors are nice.
yeah,
Close to a school.
close to a school. A block from a school.
Very good to know. Those things you can
I didn't
say.
say that part. But yeah, it's at 240.
240, great. So if everybody in the central Nebraska area, send them Stacy's way. All right, anybody else?
I have one more now that I'm thinking about it. My brother's actually around in under 300 ranch, preferably 2-stall garage, South Lincoln. If you've got anything coming up, that would be awesome.
Great. Okay. Open houses, Jeff.
I'll jump behind you here. Hey, everybody. First of all, Happy New Year. I'll just kind of introduce it this way. First of all, we started scripts classes Monday morning at 9 o'clock. We had 2 agents in, and then yesterday we doubled to 4. So things are going really well. If you guys want to get in and get started and get 2021 off to a good start, let me know. with open houses, what we're trying to do with our new agents is to be able to get out and let them host your open houses for you so that they can maybe find some buyers that are coming through and also, get things off and started for you in the right way. So if you have anybody that you would like to refer out for open houses, let us know. And later on, I think we're going to do the drawing for everybody that got their big Y in.
Yeah. Wait,
And
popping ahead.
and I know, I saw it, but I'm just saying, you do have to be present to it.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't get to say, I got 2 listings coming up. Can you
Yes,
hear
please
me?
Tell us, sorry, Greg.
Okay.
Yes.
One is 2431 D as in David Street is going active as soon as I get off this call. And it's at 127,500. 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, new carpet, newer furnace, newer air conditioner. Everything's newer. Everything, for 125,000 or 127,500 is a pretty good price. And then another one will be up in about a month, and that's at 3344 T as in Tom. And it's going to be around that 210,000, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, double car detached garage. So
Awesome.
those will be pretty good. So that's it.
Good deal. Okay, so open houses again, COVID protocol. Sorry, gotta be the mom, gotta be the broker, gotta be the one in charge. So just make sure that if you are hosting open houses in person, you are following COVID safety protocols. There's your public safety service announcement for the day. Safety. Okay, so we're gonna move into compliance and broker bids kind of all shoved together, smooshed together. And because you guys are talking about new listings popping up, I want to remind you that when you sign your listing agreements, if they're not gonna be active, if they're gonna be on no-show status, you have to have that additional form filled out. So go ahead and sign your paperwork and then just have the no-show addendum process through, okay? A couple of other things we're seeing in the compliance arena, earnest money receipts. So there's basically 2 options to deal with earnest money. The first one is to do an earnest money addendum to the contract, and your buyer and seller sign off on that. It just says that the earnest money is going to be made out directly to the title company. And then at the bottom of that form, the title company has to receipt for it and agree to that. That is an addendum to the contract. That's option number 1. Option number 2 is if you just put in paragraph 5, earnest money to be paid directly to title company, and then on the receipt you say paid directly to title company, and then you simply get a receipt from the title company. Okay, so
That's the part of the contract, like we're in there, just to, okay, so you don't have to
You
get
have to-
signatures again.
2 options.
Okay.
Yeah,
The second one
if
is
you
what I'm.
do the addendum, you have to make sure that the
Hey,
title company is.
that we can take a look.
agreeing on that
She's
form.
gonna be there tonight, but honestly, I know that Josh has a key. I'd rather just get the key from him.
Excuse me,
when he's not.
Laura?
Elf.
Yeah, I did. Okay. Hello. So earnest money. Good. The other thing, for sale by owners. You have to make sure that you are getting the state agency disclosure signed as a customer. Okay, if you choose to go that route. Please make sure you're using the correct agency form. That has to do with page 2. We had sent that out earlier. We asked you guys to make sure that if you have forms in your own realm that you're updating those. We have to be aware that we're double checking what forms we're using, and we're using the correct updated ones. So we'll get that out again. And please just know that compliance has to be done. We're trying to keep you out of real estate jail. Very simple. We're in this with you. We're not trying to be mean. We're trying to keep you protected, and we're trying to make sure that we're educating you to make sure that you're the real estate professionals. So we want to make sure we're leading by example and not being not doing things correctly. The other thing I want to just have a quick conversation about is in regard to list prices and making changes to MLS entries without your client's signatures on documents. You guys are like, what is this about? Okay, so here's the situation. Obviously, in certain price points, we're seeing multiple offers. And we're also seeing homes sell for way above the list price. Is that a true statement? Okay. So what's happening is some agents are going back to the MLS and then they're raising up the list price to be closer to what the contract price is because they think it's going to help the appraisal value, the appraiser do his job. Exactly. What? So this is why we like to have conversations. The appraiser's job is to make sure that value is there. That's not, I mean, you guys have done your background, you've done your CMAs, you've done the history on it, you've done the stats, you've given a price point, but then the market drives what's going to happen. So if you are in a multiple offer situation and somebody is willing to pay X amount of dollars over that list price, that is the market saying what's going to happen. Do not go in and adjust that list price to reflect it closer to, because that's going to skew all of our stats. So for instance, you have $189,900 listing. You put it on the market, you've got 10 offers in 5 minutes and it ends up selling for $2,099. Then you go in and you adjust that list price to say it was $2,099. Well, then you just have 100% sale price ratio. No, in reality, you have a much higher than that. But if you change that statistic, it's going to skew all of our numbers. Then it's just going to look like our market went like this, when in reality, that's not what our market is doing. So,
helping your personal stats either.
no, it doesn't. So, and again, the appraisers got their job to do. And I talked to 3 different appraisers yesterday about this. And they're like, Carolyn, if we have an issue with value, we're going to call the agent directly. I'm like, I know that's usually what happens with me, but I just want to just triple check. They're going to do their job. So again, for our statistical purposes, do not go in and change things unless your client is directing you to do that. Because on the flip side, and I'm sure that if you haven't run into it yet, you probably will in the future. If you have a contingent offer, your client has accepted a contingent offer, and let's say it's $5,000 underneath what the list price was. Then to skew competition, you can make an adjustment to the list price because it's a contingent offer, right? So you can have somebody come in non-contingent and maybe get another offer or 2. That's doing your client a favor. But again, that's education, that's strategy. And it's maybe just a few $1,000. But when we're seeing the big skew because of market driven lack of inventory pricing, that's something different. So if you have questions or need to talk through some things, please reach out to Jeff or myself or other agents and just talk through it a little bit. Okay.
Question, since we're in this, has anybody else been having issues with the no-shows and the pending showing active and what's really for sale from the community standpoint? Because I have, but it may be because I have so many buyers that I'm working with right now.
Tell me a little bit more about that. Not understanding your question.
Because I think we did it for ourselves, the no-show. So we had an opportunity to sell our own properties possibly, so we could make more money.
That is not the purpose of the no-show.
I understand that. I understand that, and we'll be honest and know that that is probably how it's being used most of the time.
There are a couple of brokerage firms that are using it unethically at this point, and there is some legal They're doing some checking. on some
Okay,
things.
so I guess I can't be the only one that has clients that, I mean, we're really supposed to be educating the community. And for them to constantly see things up on the market, they can't go show them because we have to explain the no-show. And they're active, so they think they can go see it. It's actually pending. Are we doing a disservice to the community right now as a realtors association?
So that's a conversation with a couple of different users groups. And in my opinion, the market is just really fierce right now. So, and maybe we can do a little mastermind over this early next week. There are two options for no-show status, actually. There's a brokerage only no-show, which means it stays within the brokerage firm, and that's it. Or there's just the regular no-show, which you have to have it in the MLS available to everybody, but you just can't show it until a certain date. It's the exclusive agency no-show. And I am aware that there are two specific brokerages that are doing that. And I agree, it's confusing to the public. Because people aren't using their, how do I say this? They're not employing the strategy that the forms were designed for.
Right.
And they're using it for their self promotion or whatever you want to say. And, to each their own, everybody gets to do their own business, but I like to be able to sleep with myself at the end of the day and know that I've done the right thing. So,
Being new, what's the purpose of being a listing agent and listing it as no-show? Why do they do that? What's the purpose?
sometimes it's just to garner more interest and get people excited about it and just try to find 2 or 3 more buyers for yourself. Maybe the owner's not quite ready, like Greg, or Jason, I've got one coming up in a couple weeks. Do you have that paperwork signed right now? According to our bylaws, it has to be in as a no-show. So Nebraska law is a little bit different than other markets. And yeah, so there's that.
Next
So
slide.
much more discussion to come. The other thing is they are still working on the combined purchase agreements. I still have yet to see the updated draft, so stand by for more exciting forms. Other questions, concerns on compliance? So just so you guys know, one of our goals for 2021 is to add more how-to videos for our newer agents, or for those that just, nice little reference library based on Nebraska law for our market center. And again, there are some choices that we get to make as a brokerage firm as far as how we're going to do certain things. So just because that XYZ is doing it this way, we have different protocols. And so we're going to be doing more videos, so you can have a reference library. You can go, okay, what did she say about that earnest money? What are my options to do that again? And they're going to be really quick, just a couple minutes. But that way you can go and you can just check those out. If you're at 2 o'clock in the morning and you've been woken up by oh my God, did I do that right? Go to a reference library. Don't call Jeff or myself. So more fun and exciting things happening in 2021. So we'll try to make it easier on you. Broker bits, yeah, kind of that same stuff. They're all kind of together. Maybe we'll do ABCs next time. Command. I'm looking around going, man, there have been a lot of updates and I know some bugs, but again, I know my cell phone doesn't work all the time. I know sometimes it gets updates and then Facebook changes things, Instagram changes things.
Well, Clark's training now is every week.
There is weekly training. Where did that slide go?
That's down further, but
Oh,
that's for the updates and stuff.
all right. So constantly updating. Just be patient. We're doing it. You can't break it. You can make it pause every once in a while, but you can't break it. Announcements. Okay, guys, I've been on vacation, so I did scroll through these earlier, but I forgot what comes next. Any other announcements? Dun, dun, dun. That's a big megaphone really close to his face. I don't know how I
Jumping
feel
back
about
like
that.
that. Holy cow, look at
That
it.
is-
Can I make an announcement?
Come around the corner.
Can Val make an announcement?
What?
Can Val make an announcement?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah?
Yes, please.
No? Okay, I'll shut up now. Not this coming Wednesday, but the following Wednesday. We are going to be talking about Douglas and Sarpy County taxes and how those are different from every place else in the state. They're not, but they are. They're handled differently than every place else in the state. And we're also going to be talking about offers with homes to sell, but they're not going on the purchase agreement that way. So we're going to have some discussion about a contingent offer that's not really being presented as a contingent offer. So that's the education in 2 weeks from Val. So there you go. That's all I wanted.
Is that we recorded? Did she record that? Is
We'll
that
have a
live?
conversation with her.
Okay, good.
Okay. All right. Well, Val, thank you very much. We appreciate your industry knowledge and sharing with us. And we are excited. I thought maybe you're going to make another announcement about consumer title and their expansion.
Okay, I can do that too. So we take possession. I can do that. I'm super excited. Erin is actually down here now in our office working until we take possession of our site in Omaha, which happens on January 18th. So we are taking Omaha orders. We will have a place to sit in Omaha on the 18th. And we're super excited. If you get a chance, come down and meet Erin. If not, obviously I'll be making the rounds with him at some point, but the expansion process has begun. So we're gonna be there.
Well, your
There you go.
team is doing great. We appreciate everything that you do for us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. What is your why?
Okay, first of all, hello again, everybody, and happy 2021. When I first got here last week, I think we had 3 what is your whys in, and so we kind of upped the ante a little bit. I don't know if mine got posted, but my big why is to sit in here and bring knowledge and help and learning tools with our system and our tools with Keller Williams to everybody that needs it. It doesn't, we kind of go on a little above and beyond. It doesn't matter if you're on a team or if you're an individual, whatever. We want to get the vibe turned up here. Crystal and I watched our team meeting, the year-end one last week from Sacramento, and it was fun with everybody that came through there. And at the end, it was really cool. So we're here. We have started scripts on Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 9 o'clock. Please come in. We do a lot of practice. We do a lot of teaching. We do a lot of fun. I'll be doing one-on-one stuff and more things to go. I'll be trying to talk and schedule a time and meet with every one of you one-on-one. I think I've got a handful done so far. So if you wouldn't mind right now, the ones that were just sent in, take a minute here and just tell us what your big why is. What's your why for 2021? Greg, go ahead and start. Greg? Anybody else? Maybe Craig's off doing something else to get his listing going.
No, I'm doing my listing, sorry.
There you go. Okay, Greg,
If
tell
you
us
want
your
to hear
big why.
my, well, mine is I
I
want
do,
to make a
please.
lot more money. so I can pay for all my medical expenses and drugs that I've been dealing with for the multiple years. So I can be around more for my family and really to be around also to irritate Trishelle just because I love her.
She's traveling. You don't even have to say that out loud right now.
Oh, okay, I hate her. No, it's just a lot of medical expenses and drugs and all that stuff I have to take. Gets quite expensive. So that's my thing.
Awesome, thanks. Oh, anybody in here want to share their big why? Somebody in the room?
Eric?
My big why is just to make a better life for myself and my family. You know, that's really it. My kids deserve more.
Awesome.
Love it. Love it.
I'll tell you my why. This is Laura.
Oh, yes, please.
Okay. I love working in the commercial real estate field to bring transactions and people together for successful outcomes, both in leasing and in selling. I enjoy brainstorming to figure out what needs to happen to bring the deals together and have people on both sides happy that I was involved. I have a great sense of accomplishment when I have repeat business or when I'm told I treated their business like it was my business.
Awesome. Love it.
Okay, now Deb.
I think my big why would be to make enough money that I can charitably give so people have more. So that's my big why.
That's awesome.
I like
You
it.
want to make more money, you can give it away.
Can I have some because I have nothing?
What
What to do? And you're in
If
the
you
right
didn't hear
place,
that,
my friend.
Love it. Anybody else on the computer online that would like to give us a shout out?
Yeah, I got one.
So do I.
Dylan, let's hear it.
All right. Mine's basically, I see all this hidden potential in people. A lot of people are sitting on money. A lot of people will have some equity in some stuff. And I see that potential and they can buy some investment properties and start investing their money just so they can live better lives. And that's kind of why I'm out here.
Awesome.
Dylan, it was good to meet you yesterday. You were in our Scripps class. Give a little plug, a good plug about how the Scripps class was yesterday. Did you learn anything?
It's good enough that I'm going to come back. Can't make Thursdays. But,
Repeat customers, Laura, that's what we like, right?
it's really good. I think one part that's really going to help me out is the accountability. Because I know he's going to be on my butt about getting stuff done and making sure I hit my numbers. So I think that's going to be one of the biggest takeaways that I see right now, I guess.
Awesome.
Yeah. Being accountable and having a coach where you actually have to report your numbers and be accountable for them is number one in getting going in 2021. So thanks. I loved having you there. I love meeting your dad and look forward to seeing you again. Thanks for the update.
Yeah.
Anybody else in here? Kate, JC, you guys want to give us your big one?
Oh, yeah, I think Jane, do you have your hand up, Jane? Is that,
I do. I had to unmute.
there we go.
Can you hear me? I should turn it on video so you can see where I'm at. But anyway, my big why is to be present for my grandkids a whole lot more this year. And to do that, I want to grow my passive income, which means I want to refer more business to other agents, to other KW agents, so that they help make the market center grow as well. So that's my big why.
Awesome.
Love it.
That's so good.
And working with the new launch and the PC, throw them my way and I'll distribute them out evenly and we'll get it going.
Great, thanks.
Is it nice and warm where you're at? Would it happen to be nice and warm where you're at?
Oh, yes, hang on.
I think you should turn on your video. Just give us a quick pan.
You don't want to see me.
Yay!
You see me? All right, there.
Yeah. Oh, that is awesome. Toes in the sand.
Yep, exactly.
Love it.
Great.
Love it.
Well, thank you for taking time out today and joining us. We really appreciate it.
Sure.
Katie Vanderlee, what's your
I'm so
why?
glad you're better, Dane. I'm so glad Jane's better. I know she was really sick for a while.
Yes.
It was tough, but thank you. Yeah. Don and I are both immune now for 90 days, so that's why we left.
Oh, right, right.
Smart thinking.
Yes. Katie Vanderlee.
My why is, excuse my voice, I have a head cold, not COVID. My why is to better our family's future footprint in the world by being available when my kids need me. Raising the next generation of positive, kind-hearted working leaders, being present in my kids' lives and providing for their needs and being able to enjoy our farm. So my family is my why. My oldest is on the spectrum and we're entering high school next year. So lots of extra mom gray hairs. Let's just say that.
And it's also lambing season.
Yeah, there's baby. If you really need some cute, like fun things happening in the world, just go to my Facebook page. You can watch baby lambs being born. The first ones hit the ground yesterday. So
They're adorable. And I've been to Katie's farm and she is building a new home and her family is incredible. So thank you for being a part of our family.
Thanks.
Who else knows what their big why is?
Osman 2020. Bye everyone. Pleased to see everyone. So the big why, the 2021 is, ramp up the business really into more growing my team to at least to the, I would say, third or fourth level. Pretty ambitious. And I got my 4 kids all in college. I got 2 more to push into the college hopefully this year, and I'll be very proud to get that accomplished. But also look forward to really big interaction with the team in Keller Williams Lincoln, growing the place and collaborating with everyone at every opportunity here.
Great. Well, we look forward to continuing our collaboration with you and having 2 more kids in college. Yeah, that's a good why.
Almost out. It's almost out. So they're doing great. So
awesome. So would anybody else like to share their big whys?
I would like to just,
I do anything for my kids so that they can have, so I can take them on vacations and do the stuff with them, but then also, so I get my own time away from them and can afford it all. Because that keeps them all healthy too.
That's right. That's right. Self-preservation. Val, what's your big why?
well, family is always first for me, but I think most of you know me well enough to know by now that the passion for the industry never stops for me. And just helping other people is a big why I stick around. It's the more I can help, the more we can help each other, the more we can make everybody else feel important and enthusiastic, and a purpose for being here, I think is a huge why for everybody. So my why is just helping other people, helping people. So there you go.
I think that's a song.
All I can think of is when Val says enthusiastic as Mo. In her video.
Yes.
Thanks for sharing, Val. That's awesome.
All right. Well, one of the reasons why we want to know your big why is so we can keep you focused and help you throughout the year. Because that gives us no greater joy than to help you reach your potential and to help you fund that why and to fund that perfect life. So stay tuned for more fun things focused around your why. Your drawing.
All right. So with that being said, after we jumpstart this a little bit, how many names did we end up finally with, Crystal? 12?
No.
16? 20. All right. Well, I don't know how many are in here because you know what? It's not the $1 billion for this weekend on the roll, but for the $150, you do have to be present. Here we go.
Drum roll.
Come take it out. Notice what we brought with us here for our little drawing board. Perfect.
Well, this guy's giving away
That's for the people that don't win it, they can grab that when they're crying.
Jessica States, are you on? Please, Jessica States. Jessica States. Jason Harstick. Somebody quick, text
Raise
her.
your hand, Jessica. Here it is.
How many?
What's a 50? Anybody going once? Going twice?
I bet you she's napping with that sweet little newborn. Okay. Darn it.
Oh, no. Okay, next.
She got it in. She told us her big wife. That's important.
Second chance.
Boo! Boo! Hiss, hiss.
Dylan, you have to bring coffee to Scripps tomorrow.
There is no scripts tomorrow because I'm moving.
Oh, that's right.
But-
Yeah, Monday.
Monday.
So hopefully I won't tip the guys too much, Dylan, when they don't break any furniture. So whenever you come next week, are you just coming on Wednesdays only? Or are you gonna try to make it Monday, Wednesday,
No, I'll
Thursday?
be there Monday.
Okay, sounds good.
Perfect. Congrats. Good
Yeah,
job.
way to go.
And again, and know this, guys, sometimes our whys change and that's totally okay. So, just let us know. And if you're searching for your why, you don't really know what your why is, we can start with why. Yep. We've got some resources for you to figure it out. I might have read some when I was on vacation.
Cool.
For a long time, my why was my girls. And, and now that they're kind of sort of independent, do I ever get them off my payroll? No. But that's not my.
Why do you think I got my license? So I can stay on your payroll forever.
So, obviously, you're buying your own house. Oh, I might have a rental available. All right, guys, great job. Keep focused. We're gonna move on. Congrats again, Dylan.
Thank you.
We've got more fun things. You wanna talk about we're gonna do some agent activities to help you build your business. And the goal is at least once a quarter. So hopefully we're gonna be able to be in person, and I think we'll be able to space out enough. But we're gonna start doing some pop buys. So our first one is gonna be based around Valentine's Day.
So here is the idea and the thought behind this. So what we would like to do now that we're done with the big Y is everybody get your orders in. And so what we'll do is Crystal has already printed up the cards that we're gonna hand
I
out.
haven't printed them yet. I won't print them till we get orders.
So she will print them up as soon as we get the orders, but what we're gonna do is then we'll take all the orders from everybody that you want to take out to your clients. And it's kind of a two-part thing. It's a little bit of a team building and for you to get by to see your clients. So what we would like to do is what we're gonna do is we'll have the cards printed when we find out how many are gonna order. And then we'll go out and buy the little boxes of candy and the little ribbon that will cut a hole in each one of your business cards that we can tie. And we're gonna do that in the office, and there might be a little bit of California red wine when we come to do that. So it'll be have everybody here, a little bit of COVID friendly, and a way for all of us just to get together and put all of this, the project together, the Popeye with the box of candy, your business card, and then take them out. So like if you have 20 clients that you want to take them to, just send us get it to Crystal or get it to me and let us know that you want 20 boxes of candy.
We'll send a Google form.
We have a Google form that
they
they
have
have
to
to
fill
fill
I'll
out.
be sending it out today.
Okay, so we have thank you. Do you want to step in here and tell them what's going to go on?
All right behind your head.
We're gonna, so again, this is gonna be a couple of things. A business opportunity for you to give some love to your sphere, an opportunity to get a little crafting activity on with your coworkers, and just a fun, positive thing. So Crystal has a Google form. Orders will be due by January 22nd. The $1.50, so really low cost for this. It'll be printed. We'll need your business cards. And again, you'll put them together so you can practice your, I like to call Smartha. Because I'm not Martha Stewart, but I'm Smartha, kind of sort of like her. So you'll get to practice your Smartha skills as well.
So you'll be billed on your agent invoice in February for however many you order.
If you don't use them all, that's on you. If you need more, well, then you'll have to increase it next time.
Any
So.
questions on that process? It's a new thing for all of us, so.
I love it.
We're gonna keep it simple. It's gonna be easy and fun. But just again, you can't go wrong with it. So January 22nd, and then we'll have our
Probably be like a Thursday night when we all get together, Tuesday or Thursday, we'll
Yeah.
make it work, and then just,
we have it on our other calendar. We'll let you know.
And if you do have questions on the Google form or
Yeah.
anything like that, just
drink what Ryan had the cake.
And that's
your birthday party.
Yeah,
there
yeah, there we go.
Well, just
Perfect.
let us know. So,
So just to close it up, what we did is after we put them all together, then like on a Saturday or Sunday, just go by, take 3 or 4 hours and go out and see all your clients and deliver them and have a little fun.
yep, it's just a great opportunity for them to see your face and just drop off a little cheer. So, awesome. And that's, again, this is what they'll. So how sweet it is to have clients like you, and then you'll put your business card on there, punch it, zhoosh it up, as I like to say.
We have some that say Heartland.
What, Katie?
We have some that say KW
Yeah,
Heartland.
you will print yours with Heartland on them. Yes, we can do that. Mhm.
Aw, thank you.
Yep.
Make note of that on just a review reminder. If there's a form.
Yes, yes, please do. So Katie and Stacy, on your Google form, just remind us to change that logo. Thank you.
And would you, when you're ordering these, only for clients, or are you thinking like potential?
Anybody
You can do
Okay, I just
anybody
wanted to
you
make
want.
sure that the way.
Anybody you want.
Okay.
So. All right. Floor is yours. What's happening out there? How are you guys' phones over the holidays? Were you busy?
I took the first
I will
first
say,
time I've ever had off in 2 years. I enjoyed a week of silence, and it was refreshing.
Good for you. Good for you, Katie Vanderlee.
I took a day and did not mean to, and anybody who knows me, I'm constantly going. But I started with Rocky Five and ended with Rocky Balboa, 8 o'clock in the morning until 11:30 at night. And I watched them all through. I did make dinner for the people who know that I did. Anyway, but other than that, I like sat and did nothing.
Way to unplug, way to
Yeah.
care for yourself. Good job.
And I love Rocky.
I'm gonna go run up some stairs.
And then when I gave myself more rest, like when I had COVID, it was that whole week of sleeping. Oh my gosh, I dreamed so well. Like that's my, I need to sleep more. It was so amazing. And I watched TV. I never watched TV, so.
I will say in this
That
business,
downtime.
self-care is very important. And there are times where we put there are times, for I would say 99.9% of our profession, we put everybody else's needs above ours. And we're all guilty of it. And we just need to make sure that in our calendar, when we're time blocking, I remember this from one of my very first family reunions. They said, put your vacations in the calendar first. And those are non-negotiable. You have to do that for yourself. So Katie Vanderlee and Deb and a few others of us that took some time, some downtime over the holidays, good job. Congratulations.
Well deserved.
We have to take care of ourselves.
I'll add to it here just for a second. First of all, my son and daughter-in-law did have twins on the 18th. 7 pounds was Brooks and 5 pounds was Mackenzie. And of course, the girls come home first from NICU. You know, the boys have to stay there and their lungs have to take a while. But all I want to know is the Blue, what's the Thai place downtown?
Oh, Blue Sushi?
No, it's a Thai restaurant.
Oh,
Blue Orchid has cost me a lot of money in 2 weeks. Last night was the third time we ate there with our family, and it is awesome. But, yeah, we just tried to help out with the twins and everything like that. So getting back, it was great to have twins to come back to, and then little Hunter, who's 2, loves grandpa. So that's part of my big why. So it's so good to be back. I thank you for bringing me back.
You bet.
I appreciate it, and I appreciate you. And so let's get going. It's good to get this interaction and get 2020 started off right with a great team meeting. Thanks.
2021.
Yeah, thank you.
We do not want to.
Slam the door.
Sorry.
I'm going back.
No way. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, 2020.
Yeah,
Great.
that was just a reminder. For reminder where we came from and where we're heading to. That's a good job, Jeff.
Thank you. Somebody always said I was yesterday's news. That's why
I think you got it right. It was a good reminder here that we better buckle up for 2021. So, by the way, congratulations for those twins. I saw on Facebook that was great. So,
thank you. I appreciate it.
Great. Just a couple other quick announcements. Jessica States also had their second son, and he spent a little time in the NICU as well, but he is home and they're doing great. And then if you would please just keep Tamara Tooth and her family in your prayers. Her mom's funeral was today. And again, just we care about all of you guys so much. And if we don't know, there's no way that we can care for you. So anything big, small, little, in between, we're here for you. So just send a quick text, let us know. We won't know unless we know. You don't know what you don't know. So, all right, now things to mark your calendar because it is 2021. We've got some good things coming up, and well, there's always good things. Again, just a reminder that KW Lincoln Live is where our calendar sits. We also make you aware of things via email and Facebook posts. Make sure that you've got your notifications on for our private group. And then we also do text messages as reminders, because I know sometimes we're like herding cats. We are realtors. We've got 20 balls up in the air at the same time, and we only know what's supposed to be on our plate right in front of us at that time. So, but get these things marked on your calendars, sooner the better. First one, KW Tech orientation, twice a week sessions now through the greater Heartland region. So just pop on there and learn. I think, we've got a lot of great activity happening, and again, you can't break it. So get on there and try it out. Family reunion digitally, February 15th through the 18th. Is it $159 a ticket? 119. Is that still going on? I thought it was only
80 through the end of the year.
Okay. So $119 ticket, and you guys, this is some priceless information. Mark it out on your calendar. Mark it out on your calendar. So we're not going to be in Vegas, but be online. Lots of great information to pop in and out of. Yeah. The other thing we've got going on is the Realtors Association is our 9th annual sock drive. We've got a big tub in the front of the office for new socks. If you have gently used, laundered socks, just put those in a separate bag because we actually donate those and they get money to go buy different stuff. So anyway, new and slightly, we just prefer new. Just go hit the sales. Just go hit the sales.
Or if you want to order from Amazon and ship them to the office, you can do that too. We'll throw them in the tub.
Yep, and I know if you don't want to do any of that, and if you just want to Venmo Jessica some cash, she will then go buy the socks for you as well. So lots of opportunities to give back. Again, the goal is 20,201. That's a lot of socks.
Is that something that we could, as a realtor association, like here in Lincoln, or could we be telling people like in Hastings, like, hey, I'm doing this, drop some thoughts off, or it's just between realtors?
Can I answer that? Here is a great way to touch your clients on Facebook. Get into Facebook and say, hey, us as realtors are doing a sock drive for the Lincoln City Mission. If you would like to help me donate, please get a hold of me.
City Mission.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yep.
please
So-
get a hold of me and help donate to get this going. And it's a good way, another way to touch your clients.
Yep. You can adjust it to you can say, you know, we're doing this with our Lincoln office and I want to give back to my community. So I'm going to collect socks, you know, for the next 3 weeks. Here's a bin and drop them off. And then you can go do a presentation to your city mission or, you know, some group there. You bet, make it local.
Is that image somewhere? Is that on our page?
It's on our
Okay.
page and it's
I probably
actually,
just looked over it
yeah.
because I'm like.
Yeah.
And Stacy, I just
Carolyn
screenshot.
did remind me of tubs, the tub out front. If you have any buyers that need tubs for moving, I'm gonna have a few here in the next couple days. So if you need something, they're free, we'll give them away. Reach out to me and we'll be more than happy to get them to you.
yeah, we've recycled boxes. I don't know how many times, but I use them and then keep giving the gift and moving forward. Moving is good because that means more sales.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Again, I don't like to have to remind everybody of this, but as you know, there was a tragedy that happened in our realtor community. You have to be aware of your surroundings. You have to be aware of who your clients are. This particular suspect was known in both the Lincoln and the Omaha communities. He had had contacts with several agents, and please, 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 if you don't know who you are meeting, meet them at the office. Make sure your family knows where you're going. I think we are one of the few professions that don't require proof of identification. And, you know, we're so quick to show because we want to go be helpful. And sometimes we do that at a cost to ourselves. So we are going to be stepping up some safety procedures, both locally with the association, then also just in our office. It's hard to change work habits, but if you can implement them from the very beginning of having buyer consultations in the office or via Zoom, and do some research on your clients, make sure they are who they say they are. You know, there are several third parties out on the internet now that can do background checks for you. And again, I think the biggest thing is trusting your gut and making sure people know where you are, where you're supposed to be. And I know when I got the call, I immediately texted Calissa and I said, no more showings by yourself. No more. There's a reason that you should have a buddy system. You know, we've had several open house incidents here in Lincoln. And again, I think we're the only industry that just kind of willy-nilly's it. And we've got to stop it. We've got to stop it. Bob Newhart. Yes. Stop it. Just stop it. So, you know, what?
Have you seen that clip?
We'll show you that clip. But seriously, guys, safety needs to be on the first half of your everything. It can't be an afterthought. It's got to be at the forefront of everything. And so just be aware of that. And there's lots of information out there. I know that, and again, I'm probably a little jaded because I've been married to law enforcement for 30 plus years. And Brian, in the early part of my career, would go around and he did a lot of safety presentations and And he would, well, sometimes he'd be like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh yeah, I can't do that. And there's very few things I would take into an open house because you don't need, if you're under attack, you don't need anything except a high heel and an exit plan. You don't need bags, you don't need all this other stuff. And you don't need to be following people around at an open house. They know what a house looks like. Let them go in and you wait for them. Never go down in the basement with a person. All right, anyway, sorry, I'm gonna get off my soapbox because we care, again, we care about you. We want you to be safe. We want you to have good business practices. And so this is going to be melded into training and making sure that we don't get lackadaisical. Because the one time that you just kind of go, whatever, that could be the one time that you're taken by surprise. And we don't want that to happen. So be aware of your surroundings, have a conversation, and stay tuned for more communication on that, both from the office and the association. So stay safe, be good. Questions, thoughts, concerns, please reach out to us. Script practice Monday, Wednesday, Thursday here at the office, 9 a.m.
Correct.
Mondays it's gonna be 9:20.
9:20 on Monday.
9:20 on Mondays.
They said.
Not 9:15, 9:20. So, you guys, we're super excited for 2021 and we hope you are too. Let us know how we can be of service to you. Okay. Go make it a good one.
Go forth and prosper. Thanks, everybody.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Thanks, guys.
See you later.
Adios. Where's the other thing at? Yeah. Oh.